What's up guys, Chuck here. In this video we'll cover strategies for Legume Strikes. Legume Strikes is a somewhat new event type called a gauntlet. Gauntlets were first introduced in version 9.3 with Baron Seal Strikes. Each gauntlet will have 1 to 3 maps, with each map containing up to 20 levels. For the Legume Strikes gauntlet, map 1 contains levels 1 through 20, map 2 contains levels 21 through 40, Map 3 contains levels 41 through 60. When the event starts, you will not have access to all 3 maps. The first map is released on day 1 if you've completed Empire of Cats Chapter 1. The second map is released on day 2 if you've completed Into the Future Chapter 1. And the third map is released on day 4 of the event if you've completed Cats of the Cosmos Chapter 1. After finishing a level within one of the maps, there's a 30-minute cooldown before you can attempt the next level. The levels within a map play out the same, however, enemy and base stats gradually increase as you advance through the levels. There are no continues, so make sure you're stocked up on power-ups like Rich Cat before the event starts. Each gauntlet contains a unique boss not found anywhere else. With this gauntlet, the boss is Legume. As with other special events like Heavenly Tower, map rewards can only be collected once during the event. However, all rewards will be reset if the event returns in the future. Let's move on to the lineup for level 60. The concept of this strategy is to overwhelm the boss with low cost, low cooldown cats while slowly chipping away at the boss's health with the extremely long range attacks of Cyberpunk Cat. You want to start by filling your lineup with every cat you have that is less than 200 cents, and it has to have a short cooldown as well. With this lineup, I've got Manic Mohawk Cat, Mohawk Cat, Manic Eraser Cat, Gold Macho Cat, Gato Amigo, Macho Cat, and we'll move on to Sifu Cat here in a moment. So basically there are 6 of these low cost, low cooldown cats. The next section for the lineup, I threw in Sifu Cat, which is more than 200 cents. However, this cat is great because he's resistant to zombies, which I'll explain later why that's important. And he also has the zombie killer attribute. And if you're wondering what cat is Sifu Cat, it's actually Wushu Cat. You may not have evolved the cat yet, but it's the same cat. The next part of the lineup is to have 1 to 2 cats that have wave attacks. This is important because these small, low-cost cats don't deal a whole lot of damage, and they have a hard time killing some of the bigger mobs. And so we're going to add in a couple cats that can produce wave attacks to help with that. So in this case, I've added Manic Macho Legs and Jelly Cat, which is Slime Cat. And not everyone has Slime Cat, so you may have to substitute Jelly Cat for another cat. Through testing, I tried using Crazed Titan Cat for his wave attack, and it did not work so well. Crazed Titan Cat has to get up too close to the enemies before he can release his wave attack, so he almost always dies before he can get a wave attack out. He's very expensive, not worth it. So you might be able to just do the level with just Manic Macho Legs if you don't have Slime Cat, or substitute Slime Cat for one of your other cats with waves. So do some experimenting, see what works. The last most important cat you need is Hacker Cat. I don't know if you could use this strategy without Hacker Cat. So you can see here, Hacker Cat evolves Nerd Cat to Hacker Cat to Cyberpunk Cat. Use Cyberpunk if you've evolved them all the way. One thing to note is I've also added several talents to Cyberpunk Cat. I'll show you that. So we'll go into the talents. I've maxed out slow to level 10. The attack buff I brought up to level 10 and level 2 for cost down. These talents aren't necessary to complete the level, however they are helpful. Cyber Cat is used in a lot of other strategies, so I recommend using your MP on talents for Cyberpunk Cat. So next we're moving on to the cannon for this level. I've equipped the Holy Blast Cannon, which deals massive damage to zombies, and it also freezes, which I think is probably the best choice for this example. But if you don't have the zombie cannon, you can use the cat cannon or even the Thunderbolt, which will freeze the cats. So we'll go with the Holy Blast Cannon, and I think we're ready to start. So we've got our lineup. Alright, so for Rampage, level 60, let's talk about power-ups. For this stage, we're going to go with Speed Up, Rich Cat, CPU Cat, Sniper Cat. This should allow for us to play the stage fully automated with little to no interaction needed. And let's zoom out, take a look. I'm not going to press anything. I could deal with the cannon, but I'm going to let the CPU use that just to show you that it's 100% fully automated. So we're going to watch for 4 zombie ducks, the Zucks in this level. Once we've cleared out all 4 ducks, there won't be any more enemies that will spawn except for the little stickmen that come out. They will spawn infinitely. Over there, not much of a threat, they don't do much damage. So the first duck's down. Cyberpunk is moving up. Now he'll be in range of that second duck. When that second duck hits front line, he'll submerge and re-emerge very close to Cyberpunk Cat. When he re-emerges, hopefully there's a Seafood Cat in there. As you saw, he wiped him out, but occasionally that Seafood Cat will stop the duck, because he's very resistant against zombies. And some of the wave attack mobs will be able to take that duck out. So, second duck, looks like the cat cannon froze him a little bit, did a little bit of damage, maybe 1 or 2 more wave attacks, and then that duck will be out. So we just have 2 zombie ducks left. We will need another Cyberpunk Cat to come out. Got plenty of cash. Should see third duck here shortly. Hopefully the boss doesn't push too close to the base, and hopefully the duck does not take out Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk helps kill a lot of those mobs from advancing. So after that owl, you're going to see the third duck. It's going to submerge on the front line, re-emerge right next to... Looks like he didn't submerge that time. Possibly he'll submerge right away or just stay up. Actually, he should only submerge once. Got lucky with that one. Throw the cannon out, although I didn't really need to do that. And some of these wave attacks are going to take him out. So there's the third duck. Here's the fourth duck. Let's see if he wipes out Cyberpunk Cat. He's going to come up right in that back line. He got knocked back. Lucky strike. With the wave attack, he's going to come up. He should be protected. This is why you want Seafood Cat in the lineup. He's resistant against zombies, and if we time him right, he'll hold off on Cyberpunk being attacked. So that's the level. Now it's just a slow process of Cyberpunk wiping out the boss. Right now, Cyberpunk is hitting past the boss. He's not doing any damage. You can tell if he's hitting, if you're talented, for slow, because you'll see the little slow effect added to enemies. So he's definitely not hitting them, but this second Cyberpunk that just came out is definitely hitting the mobs. And you see that slow effect appearing right there. Don't really need the cat cannon from this point, but if you did use the cat cannon with knockback, this would probably be an advantage in that case to use that cannon over the Holy Blast cannon. It'll take some time to finish off the boss, so I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.